Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News today at 6 starts now.
Hundreds gather in support of a school board president pushed out of his job because of a mask controversy.
And one of the most visible state officials during the pandemic stepping down from her post. Michigan's chief medical executive, Dr. Janae Caldoon, has accepted a new position, and it isn't with the state.
And we're waking up to just a bit of rain this morning all across the state. I said maybe it's more than a spot of rain out there. We've got Brett Collar in for us this morning. He's going to take a look at how long that wet weather's going to stick around.
Yeah, that radar looks busy.
That's more than a bit of rain.
Yeah, this is a little bit bigger than a blob. Good morning at 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
And I'm Grant Herms. Thanks for joining us this morning on Local 4 News today. So it's nice out there right now, but you can feel that rain is on the way. I
was thinking that too. I went out last night in Midtown. I got to tell you about that later, but we'll talk about it later because I think that you and Becca would love to go check it out, D-Electricity.
Yes, absolutely.
But I didn't know what to wear. I was like, okay, should I do like shorts? And I was like, maybe it's going to be too cold. And then I went with like a light sweater because I can't commit yet.
It's that time of year. We don't quite know what to wear, which jacket, which sweater. Do we need a rain jacket, an umbrella? Brett, I don't know. Help me out, man.
Well, you know, it's that time of the year, too, where you're running the AC in the afternoon and the heat in the morning. It's okay. We all do it. We all do it. Yeah, some more showers to start the day today. So far, the leading edge of this stuff is just light to moderate rain, but there are some decent showers out towards Charlotte, Lansing, even up north and west of Saginaw. We'll see this move through as we head throughout the morning, but it looks like the daytime hours look a lot better. Zooming out further, you can see that the rain stretches down into parts of Indiana, but it's already shutting off as you head towards Grand Rapids, and so it's going to be ending shortly after the sun comes up today. One thing that we're not going to see move a whole lot today are these temperatures. We're in the upper 50s and low 60s right now. We're going to be lucky if some spots get into the upper 60s this afternoon. I think most of us will top out in the middle to upper 60s, so a below normal day, but we are tracking a lot of above normal days. We'll show you when those return coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you, Brett. Time now is 6:02, and hundreds of parents and students coming together to show their support for a school board president ousted over a mask controversy.
Thursday night's decision to remove the board president from his position is the latest move in what's been a tumultuous few days in the district. As Mara McDonald reports, it all started with a list.
A list that was made by a parent here in the district that supposedly had names of families and students who they thought were anti-mask. Well, that has turned into a whole thing in this district, as well as a police investigation. Parents and students at the Bloomfield Hills High football game showing support for now former school board president Paul Colin, who was removed from his position by a vote of 6-1.
It's amazing that in the era when we tell our students that if they see something, say something, we do not expect the opposite.
Colin's fellow board members are angry over a list a parent made of 97 families believed to be anti-mask, a list that started circulating. Those on the list considered it bullying and a burn list. One went to Colin asking him to intervene. He alerted the superintendent and went to police, not the board.
We had to hear about it from frantic community members who were being investigated by police.
Colin says he did what he should have done. His colleagues disagreed, and hundreds turned out to show him they stand with PK.
People should understand that the board doesn't need a justification to remove him as board president, but they would have needed a justification to censure him, and they chose not to do that because I think they did not feel that they had sufficient evidence to do that.
After interviewing parents and calling around, Bloomfield Hills Police found that the person who made this list had no criminal intent, nothing evil going on here. Colin, for his part, may be stripped of his school board president title, but he is still a school board member. We're in Bloomfield Hills. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
A mother mourning the loss of her son after he's hit and killed while crossing the street in Inkster. And now police are releasing the surveillance video of what happened in hopes it'll help catch the driver. Larry Spruill has more on this mother's emotional plea.
Inkster police said that accident happened here at this intersection of Michigan and Middlebelt. As you can see now, a makeshift memorial is in his place, and the family is demanding justice.
There's no words in the English language to describe the pain of losing a child.
You can hear the pain, anguish, and hurt in Christina Fensom's voice. Her son, 27-year-old Jacob Fountain, was killed while walking the street in Inkster on September 7th this year at the intersection of Motorbella and Michigan Avenue around 2 o'clock in the morning. Inkster police say the driver kept going. Jacob died at the scene.
I'm missing a whole part of my soul. Yeah, I'm not even a whole person anymore.
Local 4 obtained video of the incident and the vehicle Inkster police are now looking for. You can see Jacob walking the street when this vehicle, police believe to be a gray or silver Ford Flex, made a wide right turn, hitting Jacob. Various angles from multiple security cameras show the driver leaving the scene. Fenton describes the moment she got the call.
I already knew my child was gone. Mom knows things. So when I got the confirmation call, I can only describe it based on those who were around me, and they said that they had never heard a sound like that come from a human being. So much for taking this story, because Jacob does deserve justice. Not angry justice, just we all have consequences, and he deserves justice, and I really appreciate your taking this.
And Inkster police believe the car has damage on the front of it. If you know anything about this accident, you're asked to call Inkster police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting in Inkster, Larry Sproul, Local 4.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer will block a Republican-written budget provision that looks to ban mask mandates for children.
Yeah, in a statement, the governor's office says Governor Whitmer has always said that she would protect public health measures that save lives and oppose any attempts to undermine or restrict basic life-saving actions throughout this pandemic. This dangerous language, which ties the hands of public health professionals, is unconstitutional, and the governor will declare it unenforceable. The governor's office says it's completing a legal review into the provision and will release more information next week.
The state's top doctor who helped lead Michigan through the pandemic will be stepping down. Dr. Janae Caldoun is leaving her post for a job outside state government. The state's current senior public health doctor will take her place. In other COVID headlines, the CDC has made Pfizer boosters available to frontline workers, people over the age of 65, residents in long-term care facilities, and adults with underlying medical problems. And on Friday, Michigan reporting more than 6,000 cases over the past 2 days. It's an average of more than 3,000 cases a day. Well, big crowds are expected all weekend long at the M1 concourse in Pontiac for Motorbella.
Yeah, it is a reimagining of the North American International Auto Show and includes never-before-seen exhibits and immersive technology. Highlights include a ride and drive on a mile-long hot track, 3 off-road adventures, and a showcase of more than 500 vehicles from 35 automakers. Eventgoers say it's a one-of-a-kind experience.
Fantastic. So much muscle.
Yeah, it was cool. It's good to see automotive coming back to Detroit as far as the show goes, because we haven't had one in a couple years, right? So, and yeah, the outside environment was really cool.
The show runs today from 9 through 8 and tomorrow between 9 and 7. Adult tickets cost $20. We posted a guide to Motorbella and ticket info on clickondetroit.com. Well, light and sound displays take over Detroit's cultural district and Beacon Park.
This there last night.
This is what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a Lighton-based art and tech festival. It features groundbreaking installations, including video art, lasers, and interactive design and engineering. It kicked off last night and goes from 7 p.m. to midnight tonight.
It is so cool.
I really want to get a chance to go to this. I don't know if I'll be able to last till midnight or not.
No, but I mean, we went around like 8 o'clock, and what's great is like they also have interactive exhibits.
Cool.
So like at first we saw like, you know, what looked like this huge woman with angels, and we thought it was a video, and then we looked and it was a woman, and she's just like walking in front of a screen, and everybody could, you know, take their turn.
Very cool.
It makes for a very cool Instagram post, I should say.
All about the gram.
Yeah,
Got
exactly.
it. Yes.
Well, we've got still so much more to come on Local 4 News today.
Let's give it to Brett, though. So, Brett, the sun is going to go down early enough where we can get out there early, right? I don't have to stay up past my bedtime to go to the electricity.
7:30ish, you should be okay. So
Deal.
be all right. Anytime after that.
Got it.
It will be cooler, though, because we're going to see clouds kind of clear out later on today after this rain should exit the area. We'll talk about that and the milder temperatures that are returning here in just a bit.
Got a couple of big games coming up today. I'm not sure if you're aware of them, but we're going to preview Michigan State next in sports.
So you felt the temperature change, but hopefully you have checked your furnace, because a shortage of heating and cooling workers means that if you need a fix, it could take a while. Monday morning at 6:30, see how the shortage is affecting local HVAC companies.
If you're in the skilled trades, you're hit by the shortage of skilled workers.
Plus,
why one company took the skilled trades classroom and moved it into their own building.
So they take the theory and apply it to practical, to the whole package.
Where are the workers? Monday on Local 4 News Today.